Hey, this is Mr. G with another tutorial using Pivot. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make your stick figure walk so that it looks not horrible. So here's the not horrible stick figure walking tutorial. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stick figure, who usually starts like, here, I'll add him again, okay? Starts like this in the screen, and he's got his arms. So I'm going to face him in a two-dimensional direction. I'm going to have him walking from the right to the left. So I'm going to take my character, I'm going to stick him down here, and I'm going to bend his arms so that it appears that he is walking in this direction. I'm going to bend his legs a little bit so that it gives him the look that he's walking this direction. The most important part about, at least that I understand, is that you try to emulate some things that happen in real life. So I know that in real life, when someone is walking, they plant their foot, and one foot is planted, the other foot passes by. This foot that's planted stays. And I think the mistake I see a lot of my students making when they're animating a walk is that the feet are just kind of moving back and forth, and they're just kind of randomly dragging the character along. It doesn't look very realistic. So I'm going to take my figure, and I'm going to plant his foot securely in this spot. This is the starting position for our walk, and I will click Add Frame, and it takes a picture. Now, step 2, I'm always going to make this orange dot is always going to move forward a little bit. I'm going to move it forward a little bit because we're walking. I'm going to drag this foot and make sure to put it right back in that spot. If you need to, pick it up, change his leg forward, and stick it right there. And you can see he's moved forward, and this leg is going to do a cross like this. Okay? Add, and oh, and I didn't move the arms at all. So I'm going to move the arms a little bit down. I'm going to say Add Frame. All right? You don't have to move the arms. If this feels really complicated, don't move the arms. So I'm going to cross the leg through now. Here comes the leg through. I'm going to move the whole body forward a little bit more. I'm going to move this leg back. I might stretch it out just a little bit because it's getting longer, because it's stretching so it can put the other foot down. And Add Frame. And now this foot is going to plant, and I'm going to move the whole thing forward again. I'm going to stretch this leg out a little bit more, maybe tilt the body forward. I didn't move the arms. Oh well, tough luck. I'm going to put that right there, and there's my planted foot. Add Frame. Now I'm going to repeat the process. Now the back leg is going to be picking up a little bit. This leg is going to move forward. Add Frame. Now I'm going to use the space bar to add frame. If you haven't been doing that, that's a great trick. I'm going to cross this leg over. I'm going to continue to move this. Remember, the orange dot should continue its move forward, even just a little bit. Add Frame. The leg crosses over and out. This moves forward a little bit more. I place it right back. Again, I'm always putting it right back in the spot where it left. Add Frame. And there we go. I'm going to plant the foot on this one. And this leg is going to start coming up. And if I'm going to be fancy, I should have been crisscrossing the arms slightly or moving them back and forth as he moves. I failed. What's new? Add Frame. In a minute, I'm going to play this so you can see a little bit of what's happening. I'm going to move that leg forward. I'm going to plant it. I've got the crossing of the legs, which needs to occur. I think the arms kind of come down too when that's happening. So Add Frame. Bring the leg out like it's going to plant down. Move this leg forward a little bit. And we're just about there. Yep, that looks pretty good. Play this arm out, Add Frame. I'm going to play what I've got so far. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I'm going to continue this process. I'm going to pause so that you don't have to watch me do every single step, but you've got the basic idea. I'll let you see the final process right after this. Okay, I'm back, and here's the walk so far. Here's what my walk looks like. There, getting across the screen. Most of it looks okay. His arms could be better. I'm going to end it with something fun, so maybe you're going to do your walk and then do something that's more exciting than the walk, because just a guy walking across the screen isn't necessarily very interesting to look at. So I'm going to give him a final finishing move here that is fun, like maybe a backflip, or maybe he just runs into the wall. I don't know, and I'll be back with that in just a moment. My student just said, if I don't show you what happens, you can't see the process. So I guess I'll show you the process of what I'm going to do with my guy now. So he's going to take his step, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him, my idea is he's going to throw this foot up on the wall and push backwards into a backflip. So that's what I'm going to do. So he's going to plant his foot here. Wait, what was the last one? By the way, I'm using by the letter M, to the right of the letter M are two brackets, and if you can use those to advance through your animation one frame at a time. So I'm going to put him here, and then I'm going to have him swing his leg up like this, and while he's swinging his leg up, he's going to start pulling his body back. 1. This is gonna go by fast. His body was still moving forward from his bottom leg. I'm gonna have him put his leg up higher, maybe. His body's bending back. His arms are coming back. He's tilting I'm gonna tilt his head a little bit so his body's bending. He's gonna start taking a step right here to walk up the wall. So I'm gonna bend his leg down and straighten it and put it right back in that spot because he's taking a step there now. And this foot is cranking up quickly. And these are flipping back. And his body is starting to straighten up. Okay? And then, oh crud, what did he do last? Let me see. 1, 2. I'm going to have his other leg come up really fast so it can push off. I'm going to push this leg up and straighten it more. Like he's getting ready to just totally launch here. I'm going to straighten him out so that he kind of goes straight. He shoots off straight here. Okay, next frame. And then he's going to push out. I'm going to push this leg straight. This leg's going to go totally straight because it was the main push off. And maybe this one is going to start pushing off. He goes back. This leg kicks out. And then the body starts twisting. Let's see how that looks. Looks like he kind of went in slow motion there. I'll hit play. And oh yeah, that's gonna look cool. And then the flip should be happening a lot faster because it's, you know, the action of flipping over backwards is like way more you know, and quick than a walk across the room. So I'm gonna have him tuck his arms in and grab his knees, which I heard is a thing you do. And remember, always this orange dot is gonna keep moving. So I'm gonna have his legs come in, and he's gonna look down to spot his landing, but he's gonna bring his arms over here, and he's gonna tuck his knees. Because this is like kind of, I saw a gymnast do this in slow motion. So there, and then we're gonna just keep turning his body. Hopefully he doesn't totally eat it. We'll see here. Let's go backwards. 1. I think he's gonna be a little higher. How's that look? 1, 2. Oops, he didn't move at all from there to there. That's bad. 1, 2, 3. That looks better. 1, 2, 3. He got really, he jumped really far right there. I'm gonna bring him back a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. That's a little better. 1, 2, 3. And then he's gonna be more down. Oh yeah, he's barely gonna make this. He's barely gonna get out of this alive. But I'm gonna pretend my guy's a total ninja, so. And then we're going to watch the results. And you got the walking plus a bonus flip thanks to astute student viewer Jaden, who said show the process. So why not? I'll show the process. Next, will he land it? That is today's question. Yes, he's going to land it like a total Spider-Man ninja. He's going to throw his arms out, I guess, like this, sort of like he's turning. And he's preparing for the landing. Where was, okay, what was the last one? 1, 2. Oh, he stayed in the same spot for 2. That's not good. He's got to fall down more. And that's got to be like there. And then maybe he's going to crouch way much here. Like he's going to land total Spider-Man style. So we're going to put his legs out like this. And his other foot like that. And we're going to spread his arms out like he's totally balancing. Maybe he's going to put his hand to catch. Let's watch that. Bam. Walking, 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 walking. Oh, I'm going to do a backflip. Bam. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to hit add frame. I'm going to let him pause here in this position. And maybe adjust his arms and his head and his stance just a little bit. I'm going to do that for a couple frames. And then maybe have him stand up like I'm a boss. Stand. And I'm almost done with this. And I have an animation that I'm kind of excited about that I just randomly did. Random animations can be a lot of fun. And standing up straight, we're just going to have him face forward. We're going to put his arms to his side, straighten out his spine, straighten out his leg, straighten out this leg. Boom. He's turning forward. He's like, hey, here I am. I'm the man that just did a backflip from a walk. And thank you. And then he's going to wave to this side. Thank you. And done. Play that. Boom. Let's see this. Walk, walk, walk. Kazoom. Bam. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. There's my animation. There's the walk. There's how you do a walk and a backflip bonus. It's Mr. G with a slightly not as quick tutorial on pivot, but the first part, how to do the walk, you can get all that in the beginning. Have a great day. Keep pivoting. Sure, why not? Oh, it's still recording. Hey, and now we're done.